The first reading comes from the book of the prophet Nahum, chapter 2, verse 1, verse 3, and chapter 3, verses 1 to 3 and 6 to 7. In the first part of this prophecy, we hear that Judah should celebrate because the enemy of Israel has been destroyed. Now, the enemy of Israel is the Assyrian people. In 722 BC, they conquered the northern kingdom and exiled all of those who were rich, all those who were educated, leaving only the poor people in the land. Because of this, Nahum the prophet hated them. And in the second half of the passage, he goes on to a celebration of the destruction of Nineveh. In fact, in the late 7th century BC, Nineveh was destroyed. And this is a description of how the enemy came up against Nineveh, and it was literally melted away. The enemy destroyed dikes north of Nineveh, and all of the mud bricks that were used to build a city melted. And Nahum takes great delight in its destruction. In that sense, Nahum is not a very Christian prophet because he speaks about vengeance, because he speaks about violence against our enemies. And Jesus often says the exact opposite. The Gospel is from Matthew 16:24 to 28. Jesus reminds his disciples that if they want to save their lives, they have to be willing to lose it. He has talked about the fact that he's going to suffer and die. Now he's inviting them into that ministry, into that mystery. Because if we try to save our lives, then we will in fact accomplish something here on earth, but not in eternity. But if we die to ourselves, if we love God and we love our neighbor with an incredible love, then that love continues into the kingdom. And then Jesus says that not everyone listening to him would taste death before the Son of Man came in his kingdom. Now, we're not sure exactly what that means. Is that a prediction of the resurrection from the dead, the Son of Man coming in his kingdom? Because with Jesus' resurrection from the dead, the kingdom was dawning upon the earth. Or was Jesus predicting the end of the world, and he thought the end of the world was coming quickly? We're not sure. It seems to be the former, but we're not absolutely positive. What is clear is that he's talking about himself coming in power. And in the letter to the Romans, we hear that Jesus came in power through the Spirit at his resurrection. So we tend to lean towards that interpretation. And may God bless us.